Hello and welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. And today we have a whiskey on the cask. It looks like a Japanese whiskey, but it's a World Blended Whisky. And yeah, it's from Japan. It's from the Chichibu Distillery. It's called Ichiro's Malt and Grain World's Blended Whisky. The founder of the Chichibu Distillery, Ichiro Akuto, traveled the world and was looking for whiskies to blend together to get the perfect Japanese whiskey. And he went to, here in the back you have a map, to Scotland, Ireland, Canada and the United States of America, and of course Japan, to get these whiskies and blend them together. And out comes this World Blended Whisky. Today we're going to find out how that thing actually tastes. But before that, I want to go a bit more into Chichibu. Chichibu is a small distillery. I'm not quite sure how far from Tokyo. I think it was 3 hours from Tokyo airport, the Naturo or something like that. And was my first destination on the Japanese whiskey tour. So there's a nice distillery video about Chichibu. And the specialty about Chichibu was it's very, very traditional and very down to earth. So, for example, when they do the cuts for their spirit, they actually do it by nose. So they take samples and they nose it, and they are smelling if the whiskey is ripe for the hard piece or if it's too heavy now and should go into the faints. And that's how they find their cuts, and that takes extreme skill. So the master distiller at the distillery has to constantly monitor his distillers and teach the distillers, and that really that kind of expertise really limits the production output of the distillery, but increases the quality by a lot. So there is not much Chichibu whiskey out on the market, but the quality is exceptional. And they just bought a cooperage, and they want to revive the cooperage trade within Japan and build more of the special cask from the Japanese oak, which has very, very special flavors. In terms of maturation, not quite sure. Probably a lot different because of all the different barrels and casks that have been used. Smells like a really light one with fresh fruits like apricot. Oh, how much ABV is that? Oh yeah, 46%. It's not a 40%er. You do realize it's a stronger. So yeah, there's a fresh fruitiness, sweetness, something a bit vanilla-like. So maybe that's the American whiskey. It's a well-balanced, gentle whiskey. Oh, with a hint of spiciness and oak strength. So yeah, there's a bit of a gingerbread going on. Yeah, not one of these children's gingerbread, but real gingerbread that has a lot of these Christmas spices in it. Oh, yes. Not quite sure if you do pepper in gingerbread, but there's a little bit of pepperiness going on in this whiskey as well. I think Some of it coming from the finish of my first sip, some of it coming now from the second sip. But yeah, it's a whiskey with a bit of a journey. Starts off very mild, sweet, fresh fruity. Comes on very dry at the end with pepperiness and oak and spices, gingerbread. A very well balanced one, but that's typical for the Japanese whiskey. And here in Germany, it's reasonably priced for Japanese whiskey. Most of the Japanese whiskey, especially from smaller distilleries like Chichibu, are really, really premium priced. This is, Germany, it's around 80. So it's, I don't know, for maybe $90 US. But that's reasonable for a Japanese whiskey. It's just that there's so much demand for Japanese whiskey. But when you have that whiskey in your mouth, you do realize why there is so much demand. They're just looking for that good quality. So thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, then please feel free to give me a thumbs up, and see you next time.